What is up, guys? XperMouse5 here with another video, and today we are going to be playing Town Reimagined, in fact. But so this is like this is from Black Ops 2, obviously, and yeah, it's gonna be a little laggy at the first few parts. I mean, that's kind of how all of the that's kind of how my PC runs. It's gonna be laggy just like for a second, I promise, and then it'll be back normal. But this is a Black Ops 2 map, and from obviously Town, and Town was actually one of my favorite like non-DLC maps from Black Ops 2. I mean, there wasn't a lot of good ones, to be honest with you. Like, it was basically transit. So, but yeah, Town is one of my favorites. But and here's a Reimagined. This is like, okay, so this is so cool. They call it Reimagined because it's not a faithful remastered. Now, when I say that, I mean it's actually everything is like it was in the original, except there are more areas that are open, which is actually incredible. Like this bowling alley that used to be a little barrier where zombies would come through is now open, which is incredible, and it's an incredible training spot. And other places, like back here where Jug is, there's more secret rooms, which I'm going to show you, and it's just amazing. And plus we have more perks. Like, we got Tombstone, which I obviously don't need because I am playing solo. We got the OG double tap, which is always back here. So yeah, it's a little laggy, you know. And I hope you guys like the new. I have a frame blur, which makes the graphics. I don't know. It just makes it look a lot more realistic, and I hope you guys are liking it. I surely do like it. I think it makes the game look incredible. But yeah, so sorry I haven't been uploading a lot of videos lately, and the reason being I honestly was kind of burnt out at making videos because, as you guys probably know, I was releasing videos all the time, like over and over and over again, and I kind of got burnt out, to be honest with you, and I just didn't have a drive to make any other videos. But now I'm back with it, and I've just kind of been focusing on, I've been out fishing. Oh, and look at that, we got the worst weapon in Black Ops 2, the SMR. Oh gosh. But anyways, I've been out fishing, kind of relaxing, enjoying my summer so far, and it's just been really relaxing. And I hope you guys understand that, and understand at least why I wasn't making a lot of videos. Because I mean, I love making videos. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes they can be a little much, and it's always good to have a little break, you know. But yeah, now I'm back, and we're playing zombies. So let's go ahead and open this door over here. It's actually awesome. So this wasn't always open in the original town, but now it is. Look at this bowling alley, and back here we got mule kick. And my skills might be a little probably not as good because I literally haven't gotten Black Ops 3 for weeks, or at least as long as like I released a video. And I did release a video of like me doing like playing keyboard and mouse for the first time, but that was actually filmed like a while ago, and I just released it like, I don't know, randomly, because I was like, I don't really have a lot of video ideas, or not. I have a lot of ideas, but I just didn't really want to release anything, so I just released that video. But yeah, so you guys probably have seen this part of the map already on that first time playing keyboard and mouse video. Sorry about that, but yeah, this is an awesome training spot, and just hats off to the map creator for making this incredible map. I mean, it's incredible. The only thing that I don't like about it, I mean, it has to be there, right? And this is like kind of a thing that I didn't like about Town, or just any of the Black Ops 2 maps, was the lava. And I think a lot of people can agree that the lava was very, very annoying. Like, you could just if you're a red screen, you could just get insta down sometimes when you were just going through the lava, and that can be a pain. But yeah, I mean, honestly, obviously you still gotta have it because, you know, it's still part of the map. But so like I said, how he kind of opened up more places, he added this. So usually back here, you know, Jug's in the normal place. Usually back here would be a barrier, but actually it leads you into this other area, which is awesome, which gives you has this other perk that's usually on the map, Banana Colada, which is actually, I'm pretty sure, a Black Ops 4 map, if I'm being mistaken. I don't know. I think it's a Black Ops 4 map. But yeah, this is an awesome little extra place that wasn't originally in the map, but this map creator decided to put it in, which is awesome. Now, obviously, it's a Town Reimagined. It's not, like I said, it's not a faithful remastered, right? It's basically So reimagined basically means like it's remastered, but like he added stuff, so it's not like a complete faithful remaster, you know, because he added things, which makes this even better than Black Ops 2. And it still has all the Black Ops 2 weapons, which I like that. I mean, I personally not a big fan of Black Ops 2 weapons. I mean, I love Black Ops 2 weapons. Don't get me wrong, but they'd probably be my least favorite weapons out of all the Call of Duties, to be honest with you. Uh, Actually, I take that back. Black Ops 4. I hate Black Ops 4 weapons, and oh my gosh, that hold up. I've been forgetting to do this like over and over again for some reason because I forget things all the time. But I need to turn down that volume because that is loud. But yeah, I love this map. Like I said, I don't know. But yeah, so today, so I recently bought a new fishing pole because me and my family are gonna go down to Branson and go to Table Rock Lake and get a pontoon boat and go fishing. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Gonna bring my dog down there with us, and it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. And so I got a new fishing pole, right? Um, and I was out fishing today, and it got stuck on a branch. You know, happens normally. And I grabbed the line, right, pulled it a little bit, because obviously you don't want to, like, kind of pull back with the rod, because sometimes if the rod's not that steady or strong, it can snap, and so I grabbed the line, wouldn't budge, so I'm like, you know what, I might just have to cut the line, because I was fishing with my friend got stuck on that same, the little branch, and it snapped his line, because it would not move. But anyways, I was just trying to do it, and he was like, you know what, I'm going to go get my scissors. I'm like, okay, so I was sitting there waiting, I was pulling a little bit on the line, and then I literally barely like pulled the rod or yeah pulled the rod back a little bit and it snapped. It broke, and I mean it's not a fixable break. Like you can't hot glue it or gorilla glue. It's broken. So me and my dad had to go to Academy and get a new one. But I'm kind of glad because the new I'm not glad that it broke obviously, but the new rod that I got is actually like really nice. It's an ugly stick, which is like are really good rods if you know them. And yeah, so but I still have my my reel. I still have my reel. Obviously, the reel didn't snap because that would have been even worse if the reel snapped. But the reel did not snap. So obviously, so I still have my reel. So I just bought a ugly stick rod, and I'm gonna put the reel on that rod. And the ugly stick. If you don't know ugly stick is like a really popular brand, and it's known for having very strong poles. And hopefully it holds up. I bet it will. Hopefully, or I hope it will at least. But it'll hold up. But yeah, so that pissed me off a lot because you know I had the pole for like maybe 5 days, and like this is only the second time I took it out fishing, and the rod is so good. Well, not the rod, just the fishing pole altogether was so good. I mean, in general, I guess you could say the reel was good because it would like cast like I accidentally cast to the other side of the pond one time, which wasn't used to because my old fishing pole was just complete crap and it could not do that. But yeah, so it was casting the other side. It's a great caster and I'm happy with it. And we got a lot of good bait. And I mean, the only bad thing is it's pre-hooked bait, which I forgot that I honestly just went and bought bait and didn't see that was pre-hooked, and that's just my bad. But it's fine. The bait is really good. It's like perfect like weight, right? So like I don't need to add any weights. So it's like perfect. But yeah, I can't wait just to go to Ozarks. We're gonna rent a pontoon boat. I think I already said that, but yeah, we're just gonna spend the day out on the lake, and it's gonna be a whole lot of fun. I hope, and I actually no, I know it will, and hopefully we can catch some biggins. It's gonna be really fun. I just love fishing. That's like my. If I ever get enough money to do this, I would love to like buy a pontoon boat. Like if I could buy any boat, I would buy a pontoon boat. Now, obviously, if I had the money to buy any boat, I'd obviously buy like a yacht. But I'm talking about something more practical, you know, something more practical, something like that. I don't know, practical. I would honestly buy a pontoon boat. Now a lot of people would buy a speedboat because you know it's faster and I get that. But really, I'm more about relaxing and fishing. I could just fish all day. I love fishing. But I mean, speedboats are fun. Don't get me wrong. I love speedboats, but I'd rather have a pontoon boat, more room, and just I don't know. I love pontoon boats. But yeah, So that's kind of what's going on with me. Hopefully you guys are having a great summer break. I sure am a little bit, but yeah, well, so far. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's been a little bit boring because you know the whole self quarantine thing is still in you know, place. But honestly, that's kind of dumb. I'm so ready for it to be over. 2020's been crazy. A lot of other stuff has happened that I don't think I really want to talk about because this is like a zombies channel and not a political channel. But yeah, it's been crazy the past couple days, and 2020 has, you know, I'm just gonna say this. It's been an interesting year, right? Yeah, been a very, very, very weird year. I think that goes without saying to everybody that's, you know, living through this. But it's an interesting experience. I think it's awesome, or not. It's not awesome, but I think it's kind of cool to think about that. Your grandchildren are going to be looking through their history textbooks and seeing, learning about 2020, everything that happened, like the coronavirus and all that stuff. Hopefully, my video doesn't get taken down because I said that, and I hopefully I don't think it gets taken down if like you say in the middle of the video. I think it's like only if it's in the title. I'm just praying. Now I think about it, I'm praying that this does not get taken down because I will be very upset if it does. But hopefully it doesn't. Let's just think positive. Let's just say it won't. Yeah, it won't. But yeah. Yeah, just think about that. Your grandchildren are gonna see that. You know, I lived through that. They're gonna learn about us. You know, and just think about all these like social media posts are gonna be used as evidence in the textbooks. You know, because you know how like usually in textbooks they have like you know letters written by people in that time period, right? Kind of talking about what it's like, and all these tweets and stuff are probably gonna be in textbooks and stuff and used as information. Just think about that. Isn't that pretty cool? I think it is. So, you know, I might over dramatize it to my grandchildren. I'll be like they're like, "Hey, grandpa, can you tell me about 2020?" And I'm going to be like tell me 20 I'm just going to over dramatize it a lot. I'm going to be like there's a big zombie outbreak and we had to fend for ourselves and it I almost died. Like I'm just going to completely cuz really I feel like looking at it, it's not really make you cool. Like you know, I don't think grandchildren are gonna look at you and be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so cool. You stayed inside." You know, you're just awesome because you stayed inside for hours and hours. Like it's not like things like it's not like other things in history like the Dust Bowl where like they're having giant I don't know things that are happening that really affected people like that. I don't know that affected people in so many different ways, but you know, if you think about it, this is kind of boring. Where you know, Grandpa, what did you do? If I was being honest, I'd be like, oh, I just stayed inside and literally did nothing because that's what we were supposed to do. And that obviously does not sound very fun, does it? So I might, you know, lie a little bit about it, right? Because I mean, you gotta make it sound cool, right? And I mean, nothing's cool about it. It's just been so boring. And I know there's gonna be those sensitive people that are gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, so many people have died through this, and you're joking about it." And I'm okay. I'm not joking about it. Okay, it's serious. Okay, well, yeah, serious. I don't know. I did see. Usually, I don't know this whole corona or not that word, but let's just say pandemic. Yeah, it's just gone so political, right? Like it it's like political parties nowadays literally argue about everything, you know? And I get that's how the world works, right? But it seems like they're arguing a little too much, you know? I don't know. It's, I don't know. It's getting I think it's just kind of getting too sensitive, to be honest with you. I don't know if that makes sense what I just said, but I feel like the world's been, I don't know. But I think what I was trying to say about it's being too political, it's almost like you can't talk about it. Like, for example, on YouTube, like, silencing people for, like, talking about in their videos. It's like, it's not really political. It's like, I honestly don't think has anything to do with politics, right? It's just a pandemic, right? It's part of history. And sure, you know, the government has something to do with it, right? But I don't know. I'm just not, probably shouldn't be talking about this. I probably have no say in this, or I definitely have no say because I can't even vote yet. But, yeah. But anyways, I love this. I've said this a lot. I've just noticed that I have been saying this a lot. But this map is amazing. And like I said at the beginning, Town was always like loved. I love Town. It was one of my favorite like non-DLC maps because I mean, really think about it. It doesn't really have that much to compete with. The other other non-DLC maps were, well, I mean they were all kind of transit, right? But the other non-DLC maps were farm, right? Kind of boring. The other, let's name another one. Um, farm, bus depot, boring. Uh, town, obviously the best. Honestly, the best. It's an amazing map. I can't honestly think of. There's another one. I'm missing something, aren't I? What am I missing? I might not be missing. I think it's just farm, bus depot, in town. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I think or not bus depot, but I think that town is just out of all those maps is the best map. I mean, I feel like everybody could agree with that. And obviously, I'm not talking about like all the maps. I'm just talking about not out of all the maps. It's obviously not the best one, but I'm talking about like out of the non DLC maps. When I say that, if you don't know what DLCs are, and you should know it, but just in case, just in case you don't know, DLCs are like stuff that you don't have to pay for, right? Or non-DLCs are stuff you don't need to pay for. DLCs are like maps that you have to pay for that are extra that don't come with, or they come with. Gosh, I am not very fluent with talking. Okay, maybe it's just because I'm playing a video game and talking. That playing video games and talking is actually pretty difficult, you know. I feel like everybody's been through that, like where they're talking, having a conversation with their friend or something while they're playing video games, and they just like something happens in the video game and they just start talking gibberish. I think everybody's gone through that. That's kind of what I'm going with right now. And to be honest with you, I may or may not have forgotten what I was just talking about, but you know that's a-okay, right? I think I was talking. Okay. I just need to stay away from this. Okay. Let's just forget it. I wasn't talking about anything. But yeah, this map is like very well made, and I love how it looks. I love how it's like it's the original map, right? But they just open little nooks and crannies here and there. This place is like the best place to train, and dude, just look at it. None of that annoying lava on the ground that you got to worry about. It's just so nice, you know. No lava. It's just good fun in here because the lava is so annoying. Because sometimes if you get red screen, if you literally just walk in the lava, you're screwed, and that's very annoying. Oh wow, 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 wow! They came out of nowhere. Okay, I'm almost have enough to pack a punch. I'm gonna pack a punch. I don't care. You know, it's in the middle of the round. So what? I'm just gonna pack a punch. Actually, maybe I should just use all my ammo, and then I'll pack a punch. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, when you pack a punch, you get max ammo, basically. I love the PDW. And it's perfect. Dude, this is, like, honestly the best training spot. Look, you get a PDW wall buy right there, so if you run out of ammo, you're all good. And, you know, the PDW is actually a pretty good gun. I like it. Let's go ahead and pack a punch real quick. Let's use these last 2 bullets. Maybe let's try to headshot a zombie or something. Where are you? There you. Nice. I don't think I probably hit it one time in the head. Okay, let's pack. Oh, we have enough to pack a punch twice. How did we? Did the double points really do that much? Wow. I'm gonna pack a punch the hammer as well, obviously. Oh, don't. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Okay. I have all the perks I want. Maybe we could save it for banana colada, which I don't think a lot of people don't know what banana colada is, but it's basically a perk to where when you slide, it leaves like a trail behind you that makes the zombies like it's kind of like the sliquifier, right? You know, if you know about the sliquifier on Die Rise, you shoot it down and the zombies slip on it, right? And they just die, right? But this is like you literally slide and it leaves like a little trail that if the zombies walk on it, they just slip and die. It's actually pretty good. I never heard of it, honestly. I don't know if is it a perk? Is it a custom perk or is it like a Black Ops 4 perk? I'm not sure. See, one thing I love about Black Ops 3, like if you were, let's say you have like enough money to buy one game, one Call of Duty game on your computer, right? Or like one Call of Duty, yeah, one Call of Duty game. Obviously, in my mind, buy Black Ops 3 because Black Ops 3, like, the community is still alive today, right? The people make custom maps all, like, they continue to make custom maps all the time. Like, for example, a huge custom map came out just yesterday, or maybe, yeah, it was just yesterday, called Leviathan, which is weird because that map was like hyped up almost like it was like a real Treyarch map, but it was like a DLC map, and like it. Black Ops 3 is an older. It's not the newest Call of Duty, obviously, right? But there's still people making it. What I'm trying to say is the community is still alive, right? It's pretty cool. So I think what I kind of want to do, I kind of want to get the Olympia. The reason being, I want to get. Oh, hello. Because you know, this video is 20 minutes long right now. Oh wow, okay, that's not. Yeah, well, I mean, what was I expecting? It's around 13. But so basically, why I'm doing this is because the video is 20 minutes long, right? I don't want it to be too long because sometimes whenever videos are too long, I don't blame you for it, but sometimes when videos are too long, people just see that, look at the length of the video, and you're like, you know what? Do I really want to waste that much time? And let me just tell you something. I do not blame you one bit. Okay, got a carpenter. So yeah, I'm just gonna pack a punch this. Oh gosh, they really spill in here, and just I feel like this has, if this was actually in a Treyarch map, this could be have a potential to be the greatest like trending spot. Is it? Maybe is it better than the um Kino stage? I think it is. I think it's much easier to train on than the Kino stage. The Kino stage is like the no, in my opinion, the best place to train is the little landing pad in Ascension. But I would say Kino is one of the greatest, you know, on the stage, obviously. Because I mean, Kino. I think Kino is like one of the maps that has like a ton of different areas that you could possibly train. I've seen people train up to around 50 in the starting room even. The starting room, the ballroom, and just everywhere on the map, really, because Kino is just such a great map. I think it's honestly one of the best maps ever made by Treyarch. What I like about this is when you're reloading, instead of reloading 1, 2, you just you put both bullets in, and it saves you a lot of time. So the Olympia is not a points weapon, obviously, but I'm just trying to get the Pack-a-Punch. I'm not gonna pull out this because I could probably just survive for honestly forever. And the reason you saw me in like that, I uploaded a video of me playing keyboard and mouse for the first time, and the reason I like just screwed up there is because like obviously playing keyboard and mouse for the first time, but honestly, if I was playing this with controller, which I've played a little bit with this in keyboard and controller here and there, and it's one of those maps that it's a great map. Don't get me wrong, but you know, like like it's kind of like Kino. Like Kino's a great map, right? But sometimes you can get to a high level to where there's just kind of nothing to do in the map, right? Because you basically got everything. You have all the perks, right? All the doors open, and you just really have nothing else to do. So you just kind of, you know, sometimes you get to the point where you just kind of want to quit the game. And that I've gotten to, like, I was like on round like 35 maybe, and I was on this map and I'm like, you know, what's the point in playing? Because sometimes it's hard for me to play or to go to high rounds on custom maps. Because I mean, it's like what's the point of going high rounds? There's no reward for it, right? I mean, even if I said, oh look, I went to this round on this map. Most people that don't have like computers and stuff are like, so it's a be like, okay, that's not the actual town. It's a custom map. If this little bowling place in town was actually in the town, like this would be like people would get such high round records. Nice. Okay. You know, if we don't die on this round, I'm just gonna end the video because you know, like I said, okay. So to be honest, I could do editing and stuff, but I know the editing software that I use, Filmora, right? You guys probably noticed on my podcast where it has a little Filmora created with the free plan. Reason being, obviously, I haven't paid for the full version yet because, I mean, I honestly, I just haven't got committed to it. I'm like, I could pay for the free version, but I don't think I'm going to use it as much as I do, so I don't really feel like I don't really feel like I want to pay for it, right? But I will pay for it, because if I did have it, I would edit these videos down, because it's such a great software to edit videos on. This, like, this Olympia is not that bad anymore. Wait, is there 2 nukes? I don't know. Oh, gosh! That did not happen. Oh gosh, focus mode. The Olympia is so fun to use. It gets... I feel like the Olympia doesn't get as much... Oh! Jimmy Christmas. Oh! Ooh! Yes, sir. Dude, this is why I'm the greatest alive. Okay. The Olympia gets so much hate. I mean, it's not that bad of a gun, and I think it's one of the most fun guns to use. Alright, that was an absolute crazy... Can we pack-a-punch this twice, I wonder? We can. I don't think I've ever double pack-a-punch the Olympia. We got fireworks. You know, let's just use it on one zombie, and we'll call it that. We'll call it the video. Here, actually, I should probably like go around the map a little bit more instead of just hanging out in there. That is epic. Yeah, should I just buy Tombstone for the memes? We're gonna do it. Oh! Let's go. Let's go. We got Tombstone. Alright, guys, that is going to be the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, like I said, I'm sorry for not making as much videos as I should. You know, I might not make as much videos as I should like in the future, but I'll try my best to keep on making videos, and hope you really enjoy these. I enjoy making these videos a lot, and I really hope you guys do as well. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe if you're not already. And this is XMouse5, and I'll see you guys in the next one.